Hello students, in this video you will find Bohr's atomic model. In 1913, a Danish physicist Niels Bohr proposed a new atomic model to explain the stability of atom and to explain the atomic spectrum, spectral lines or line spectrum given by hydrogen atom or hydrogen-like atom. He applied Planck's quantum theory of radiation for explaining the energy of a moving electron around the nucleus. Bohr's postulate retains two essential features of Rutherford atomic model. First, atom has extremely small nucleus at its center, in which all the protons and neutrons are contained. Thus, entire mass of the atom is concentrated in the nucleus. Second essential feature is electron revolve around the nucleus in a circular orbit, circular path, in the same way as planet revolve around the sun. Actually, Bohr gave most important four postulates. Third point I am going to tell you, which is actually given by Bohr. Third point is about fixed circular path, fixed orbit, fixed circular path. According to Bohr, the negatively charged material particle electrons revolve around the nucleus in a definite concentric planar circular path, which is at definite distance from the nucleus. This circular path is called orbit or shell. Fourth point in Bohr's postulate, fourth, is a stationary state or stationary energy level or energy level. As long as an electron revolves around the nucleus in a particular orbit or shell, it neither loses nor gains energy. Hence, the energy of electron remains constant. This is why orbit or shells are also known as stationary state. And thus, each orbit or shell is associated with a certain definite amount of energy, and these are also called energy levels or stationary energy level. These energy levels are represented by an integer called principal quantum number, which is numbered as n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, are represented by the capital letter K, L, M, N and so on, starting from the nucleus. Starting from the nucleus. With the increase of distance of energy level from the nucleus, energy of the cell or energy level increases. The energy level or cell closest to the nucleus has lowest energy, but farthest away from the nucleus has highest or maximum energy. In this case, like this cell closest to the nucleus, second cell, third cell, fourth cell. Now, these cells like first, second, third, fourth, K, L, M, N. K is closest to the nucleus. It has lowest energy. N is farthest away from the nucleus, outermost. It has maximum value or highest energy. Now next point is their concept of quantization of energy of moving electrons around the nucleus or ground state and excited state of atom or electron in the atom. When an electron is present in the lowest energy level, like hydrogen, in the first energy level, electron is present. Is called the ground state of electron, or the atom is in ground state. This is the most stable state. When some energy is supplied to the electron, to the atom from outside, then electron absorb energy in the form of radiation and move to the higher energy level. This electron jump to higher energy level is of very short life, around 10 to the raised power minus 8 second, and very unstable. This is why electron is forced to come back into the lower energy level in the ground state. When it comes back, it emits energy in the form of radiation. In these transition of electron absorb and or gains and loses energy, and the energy gained or lost by the electron is quantized, which is equal to the energy difference between the cells. This is possible only when electron absorb energy in the form of radiation of different but specific frequency or wavelength, and the radiation of intermediate frequency are not absorbed by the electron for excitation. If E1 is the energy of the lower energy level and E2 is the energy of higher energy level, then E2 minus E1 is equal to the h nu, where h is Planck constant and nu is frequency of radiation. Since nu equal to c by lambda, velocity by wavelength, then we can say hc by lambda equal to E2 minus E1, or 1 by lambda equal to 1 by hc into E2 minus E1. 1 by wavelength, reciprocal of wavelength, is called wave number. Frequency of radiation is expressed in the term of wave number, in the form of wave number. Thus, due to quantization of energy, electron absorb or emits energy in the form of radiation of different frequency or wavelength. And each transition of electron from higher energy level to lower energy level give rise to a discrete spectral lines in the emission spectrum of atom, which is under consideration. This concept explains the structure of spectrum, or we can say the existence of spectral lines, in the spectrum given by hydrogen atom. Now next point, quantization of angular momentum of electron. Electron revolve around the nucleus in a definite circular path, but an electron cannot revolve in all the possible circular path. It revolves only in that circular path in which its angular momentum is integral multiple of h by 2 pi. The value of angular momentum can never be fractional. Hence, we can say the angular momentum of electron is integral multiple of h by 2 pi, such as h by 2 pi, 2h by 2 pi, 3h by 2 pi, and this is never fractional. Angular momentum can never have fractional value of h by 2 pi. Hence, angular momentum of electron revolving around the nucleus in energy level is quantized. That's all for today. Again, in next video, I will tell you next very important thing. Thank you.